So in the final couple minutes here, just share with us any thoughts you have for people who emulate you or for people who want to work at this intersection between private business and public health. And again, there are a lot of folks out there who say these two worlds just can't talk to each other, and we're trying to do this, and having you has been so enlightening. But how would you advise both worlds to work better together as we move forward?
Well, I would tell you, I like the crossroads of my life, of being in the crosshairs of these two issues, because I think they're both incredibly important. That's the first thing I would say. One of the luxuries you have in working for a company that supports involvement in outside activities is to be involved with the Partnership for a Healthy America. And some of the brightest minds I can think about in what we're trying to deal with the issue of childhood obesity. And it's a lot of very serious work. Michelle Obama's been heavily involved. Dr. Gavin's been heavily involved. But it's a group of professionals. It's a not-for-profit organization that recognizes these food deserts that occur in a lot of these major cities. What can we do around making fruits and vegetables more accessible to individuals? And you might ask, Dan, why would you be involved with an organization that's concerned about childhood obesity? Because they're all my customers. Sooner or later, that is a group of people, themselves, their parents, their grandparents, their kids, who become dependent on much of the products and services that we provide, to the degree that I better understand what those food deserts constitute, how we could eradicate it, how we could do a better job communicating and solving some of those social issues, the better off we're going to be as a company. But I can assure you this, I'm a better person for having been involved in that organization, and I can say that about most all organizations I've ever been part of, because this has become such a large issue. Public policy doesn't have the luxury of putting things in silos, because it cuts across all demographics, it cuts across all lifestyles, and business is going to have to be there. And there's a quid pro quo: either pay it today in some sort of social tax, or pay it off in the future.